Hello citizens, how is it going? It's a great day. It's the day after a Champions League quarter-final win and it's nothing to be sad about. Now, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. I really appreciate you being here as always. And let's jump in. Now, the big question today is, have City learned a new way to win? Have we got a plan B? You know, are we able to win dirty? Now, yes, we get plaudits all the time for our passing, for our possession, and people call us boring, you know. But then again, I mean, us City fans know that we're not the boring ones. It's usually the opposition who like to sit back, defend, and try and stop us scoring. I mean, we do our best to score every single game. You know, whether we're 5-0 up, you know, losing 2-0, whatever, we'll always try and score goals. Yeah, we do a lot of passing side to side, but we're more about wearing the opposition down, creating spaces, and that's what we do. But the last few games, I've been really impressed with City, to be honest. I think we've come a long way, and we've shown in that Champions League quarter-final last night against Atletico Madrid that we've learned a new way to play football, that we've shown experience now, experience that we didn't have a few years ago. And credit to the players and credit to Pep. Now, if we look at the last few games, you know, we played Burnley, we played Atletico Madrid twice, and played Liverpool, and what did we see in all of them games? A bit more direct football, you know. Yeah, we're still trying to dominate the ball, we're still trying to pass it around, you know, we play out from the back. But we're playing a lot more long balls as well. We first did it against Burnley, where we were lumping the ball long and we were getting our players to run onto it and turning the Burnley defence around. And we did the same thing against Atletico Madrid. We were pumping ball forward. Yeah, we're not going to win many headers with our front three. You know, they're not the tallest and they don't really challenge in the air. But we're still doing it. And you saw a lot with De Bruyne as well, trying to flick balls on against Liverpool, you know, and challenging for headers. And everyone was doing it. And even Foden yesterday, you know, he got clattered on the back of the head from Philippe when he went for a header, you know, and he got a good leap on him, Foden. And to be honest, that should have been a yellow card and it was shocking refereeing. So this is what I'm more impressed about. And I think we've come a long way, haven't we? You know, do we have a plan B? I'm going to say yes. I think with the season winding down and with the players getting tired, and after that Atletico Madrid game as well, I said it last night in the match reaction that, you know, we're going to be worn out after that. We're going to be a bit bruised. We're going to have a few injuries, a few niggles. And I'm not looking forward to the Liverpool game over the weekend in the FA Cup semi-final. For me, I think that's going to be a bridge too far for the players. And I think I wouldn't write it off if I was Pep, but I'd definitely give a few players a rest and, you know, not really play the first team like we did in the League against them and almost let that game go by, because that cost us a lot, that game last night. It was a rough game, and I just worry about the next few weeks going forward. So we played against this British team in Atletico Madrid who didn't really try and play football. You know, they were instead trying to just get in our faces and try and kick us and try and, I'm not going to say try and injure players, but they're definitely trying to wind us or trying to get us sent off. But we didn't rise to the bait. We didn't do it. We didn't let that happen. And again, big credit, because at the end of that game, when things kicked off, I think we kept our cool. Yeah, the players ran over. They were defending Phil, who's being dragged off the pitch by Savic, you know, but we didn't rise from it. And that's what riled Atletico Madrid up more. We played them at the wrong game. I saw people complaining that Foden rolled onto the pitch. Are they joking? You know, Atletico Madrid were falling down in the first leg all the time, you know, and you're saying they wouldn't play for time. They were time wasting that first leg. They were time wasting in this leg in the first half. You know, when you're saying players don't roll on the pitch against us, players don't play act against us, I'm glad. And my favourite thing about that whole thing, it wasn't Grealish getting his hair pulled or Savic aiming a headbutt at Raheem. If you look at that again and watch it back, Foden stands up, and when it's all kicking off, you know, when the melee's happening, Foden stands up, he walks onto the pitch, and Fernandinho comes over to him, pushes him back onto the floor, and tells him to sit there. So when Foden sat there, Fernandinho's acting like a bodyguard for him, pushing away the Atletico Madrid players who come over, telling him to stand up. And I love that. It's a bit more time wasting, and it's a bit more great, and it's a bit more character. You know, people don't give us enough credit for the character we show, for the battling. We've had battling games this season against Aston Villa away, Arsenal away, you know, Liverpool away as well. That Liverpool home game was a battle. People don't give us enough credit for it. People just think we're this fancy footballing side. But look at how we played against Atletico Madrid. Look at the win against Burnley. You know, we're up for that challenge, and we're a bit more physical than people give us credit for. And yeah, I think it's a new way to play, and I honestly think that with us reaching the semi-final of the Champions League again, I can see progression. Yeah, we've not won the Champions League, but to make it twice to the semi-final, in successive years. I think that's huge progression for the club. And watching Foden roll onto the pitch yesterday and watching him get sat back down by Fernandinho, watching the way players reacted and the way they came together and they fought together, I think it's huge for the club. And I think it's another sign of where we're going and just the character that we have, And I know the Spanish media praised Atletico Madrid for their heart and said that we didn't have any. I mean, that's wrong, isn't it? I mean, they're just upset that the team went out at the end of the day. And Simeone can clap the fans and he can sarcastically clap the referee and he can say that everyone's against Atletico Madrid. I mean, everyone's against City more than they are against them. Yeah, they don't like their style of football really around the world, but everyone's trying to stop us with financial fair play and things like that. And the players just get on with it. And that's what they need to do. The players get on with it. And the pitch, they don't come out. They don't have any backroom scuffles. We don't hear any leaks like you always do with United. The players all seem to be together. The club seems to be as one. And again, we don't get enough credit for that. So, that's just my little point of view for the game last night. And I just want to say you have a plan B. And I'm happy for them. And I'm really proud of this club. I'm proud of this club with the way they're moving, the way they act on the pitch, the way they act off it. And yeah, good to be a City fan, isn't it? Thanks for watching.